A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation into maybe cutting them a little slack. But their response, it didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. We escaped from that gas, then met Jar Jar and Boss Nass. We took a bongo from the scene and we went to Theed to see the Queen. We all wound up on Tatooine. That's where we found this boy. Oh my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Did you know this junkyard slave isn't even old enough to shave? But he can use the Force, they say. Do you see him hitting on the Queen? Though he's just 9 and she's 14. Yeah, he's probably gonna marry her someday. Well, I know he built C-3PO, and I've heard how fast his pod can go. And we were broke, it's true, so we made a wager or two. He was a prepubescent flying ace, and the minute Jabba started off that race, well, I knew who would win first place. Oh yes, it was our boy. We started singing, my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Now we finally got to Coruscant. The Jedi Council we knew would want to see how good the boy could be. So we took him there and we told the tale, how his midi-chlorians were off the scale, and he might fulfill that prophecy. Oh, the council was impressed, of course. Could he bring balance to the Force? They interviewed the kid. Oh, training they forbid, because Yoda sensed in him much fear. And Qui-Gon said, now listen here, just stick it in your pointy ear. I still will teach this boy. He was singing, my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. We caught a ride back to Naboo, 'cause Queen Amidala wanted to. I frankly would have liked to stay. We all fought in that epic war, and it wasn't long at all before little Hotshot flew his plane and saved the day. And in the end, some Gungans died, some ships blew up and some pilots fried. A lot of folks were croaking, the battle droids were broken, and the Jedi I admire most met up with Darth Maul and now he's toast. Well, I'm still here and he's a ghost. I guess I'll train this boy. And I was singing, my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. singing, my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Me no more. Ever since she saw his poster in that record store, she says the way he grinds his molars is really sexy. She thinks he's so darn dysfunctional and Generation X-y. She likes his brooding angst and his wild-eyed stare. Yeah, he's a very favorite slacker, multi-millionaire. Well, my baby's in love with an Eddie Vedder. She's all crazy about that Eddie Vedder. Once she was mine, but now I better just forget her, 'cause my baby's in love with an Eddie Vedder. Now every time I see him, well, he looks so grim. I guess it really must suck to be a rock star like him. What a pain in the butt to have so much success, spending all this time hoping and avoiding the press. But my girl can't get enough of his sullen demeanor, like he's some big torture genius and I'm some kind of wiener. While my baby's in love with an Eddie Vedder. She's got a thing for that Eddie Vedder. Tell me what can he do that I can't do better? Now my baby's in love with a, I said my baby's in love with an Eddie Vedder. Head over heels for that Eddie Vedder. I can't believe it, now she's knitting him a sweater, 'cause my baby's in love with an Eddie Vedder. I knew we were heading for disaster when she caught me hanging out at the Ticketmaster. Now she's got an unrequited adoration for the frustrated, agitated, designated, alienated spokesman for the disaffected grunge generation. Well, I don't wear Doc Martens and I don't wear flannel, and I don't boycott the music video channel, and I just can't compete with all that money and fame. But I know too can't play at this kind of game. Yeah, let's just see how jealous she'll get when I start stalking Alanis Morissette. Well, my baby's in love with an Eddie Vedder. She's all crazy about that Eddie Vedder. Once she was mine, but now I better just forget her, 'cause my baby's in love with her. I said my baby's in love with an Eddie Vedder. Why'd she have to fall for that Eddie Vedder? If she wants to leave me, I guess I better let her, 'cause my baby's in love with an Eddie Vedder.
Verin sol fundira blinsa.
How you doing, Bernie?
Oi vey!
How you doing, Bernie?
Oi vey!
How you doing, Bernie?
Oi vey!
All the goyim say I'm pretty fly for a rabbi. Mecha lecha hi, mecha heiny heiny ho.
Our temples had a fair share of rabbis in the past. He shops at discount stores, not just any will suffice. He has to find a bargain cause he won't pay retail price. He never acts for sugar and he's hardly a schlemiel. But if you wanna haggle, oil make you such a deal. People used to scoff, now they say muzzle tough. He's such a mocker cause he works his toes off. Yeah, he keeps his cool and teaches shul. Was not to like on our holy days. You know he prays and prays, and he never eats pastrami on white bread with mayonnaise. Put on your yarmulke and hey, do that Hebrew thing. When he's doing a bar mitzvah, now that you shouldn't miss, he'll always schlep on down for a wedding or a bris. They say he's got a lot of chutzpah, he's really quite hip. The parents pay the moil and he gets to keep the tip.
How you doing, Bernie?
Oy vey, oy vey.
How you doing, Bernie?
Oy vey, oy vey.
How you doing, Bernie?
Oy vey, oy vey.
Mecha lecha hi, mecha mecha chali ho.
He's doing well, I gotta smell. The Yantas love him, even Shixas think he's swell. Show him at his home, he says shalom, and have some cake. You want some cake? Yeah, he calls the shots, we really love him lots. Oigan balls, I'm so for pumped that I could plots. So grab your yarmulke, so what you got for Hanukkah? Let's put on our yarmulkes and hey, do the Hebrew thing. Oh, this is a story about a guy named Al, and he lived in a sewer with his hamster pal. But the sanitation workers really didn't approve, so he packed up his accordion and had to move to a city in Ohio where he lived in a tree. And he worked in a nasal decongestant factory, and he played on the company bowling team. And every single night he had a strange recurring dream where he was wearing lederhosen and a vat of sour cream. But that's really not important to the story. Well, the very next year he met a dental hygienist with a special tattooed on her arm. But he didn't even touch and he lost her number. Then he got himself a job on a tater tot farm, and he spent his life savings on a split level game, 20 miles below the surface of the earth. And he really makes a mighty fine jelly bean and pickle sandwich for what it's worth. Then one day Al was in the forest trying to get a tan when he heard the tortured screaming of a funny little man. He was caught in a bear trap and Al set him free, and the guy that he rescued was grateful as could be. And it turns out he's a big shot producer on TV, so he gives Al a contract, and what do you know? Now he's got his very own Weird Al Show. It's been 1 week since we got to see cheating lovers and cousins that marry. 5 days since they had the show with the hermaphrodite, the slut, and the backhoe. 3 days since we heard the tale about the guy who learned his woman was a she-male. Yesterday, it occurred to me that I've been watching a bit too much Jerry Springer. Holy cow, did you see it last week? Well, I had this one freak who sucker punched his whole family. Do you recall when the brawl became a total free-for-all and Jerry's in the middle trying to be the referee? Hey, see the stripper with the implants? She likes to lap dance and date the boyfriend of her mother. Now here comes Jerry's next guest, and it's a slugfest, cause it's a trailer trash brother. If a maniac is back on crackers, like when animals attack, they all exhibit reprehensible behavior. Hit them in the nose, they're off their clothes, they're on their toes, that's how it goes. They get so violent, they have to sign a waiver. They're always swearing, cursing, kicking, button, point, and blame. On the air, they don't care, they got no shame. There was one guy who I'm sure felt a little strange when he found out that his wife had a sex change. They have a tendency to scream and yell constantly. They have a history of ripping off their shirts. It's been 1 week since they had the fight with the Siamese twins and the transvestite. 5 days since that awful brawl, they still haven't got the blood off the wall. It's been 3 days since the bitter feud between the KKK and that gay Jewish black dude. Yesterday, finally dawned on me, I'm spending way too much time on that Jerry Springer.
Baby, I've been sleeping with your sister.
Which one?
All of them?
Well, I've been sleeping with your best friend, Jay.
Yeah, well me too. And I've been sleeping with your dog, Woofy.
Whoopee, you bitch! Well, I'm also sleeping with your pet goat.
That goat doesn't love you.
Once you start watching, there's just no stopping. Your brain shuts down, then your IQ's dropping. Jerry's the king of confrontation. He's a sensation. He puts us in a syndication. It's totally worse. Looks like a bad check. It's like a train wreck. Don't want to stir, but you can't look away. Like Sally Jesse Vito's talk shows, but with more weirdos. The ratings jumping higher every day. If you've seen the show, well then you know it's just as low as you can go. The guests are tacky and they're lacking in their hygiene. And pretty soon some ugly goon comes in the room, and then it's boom in the face of some unsuspecting drag queen. Well, it's the kind of show where people scream obscenities, yanking hair, throwing chairs at their hobbies. Jerry, now the crowd starts their favorite chant. Should I turn off my TV? I just can't. I have a tendency to watch it religiously. I have a history what's the show about? Psycho killers with problems they should work out. 5 days since the big surprise when some loser's wife said that she's the late 20 guys. 3 days since he interviewed a bunch of psychic porn star midgets who are all nude. Yesterday it occurred to me that I've been watching a bit too much Jerry Springer. Tired of wasting my time on that Jerry Springer. I got way too much class to watch Jerry Springer. Come over here and pull on my finger.
Sometimes I really wanna be alone, but that's one state I'm never in. Because I know that I've got millions upon millions of tiny one-celled organisms living on my skin. I rub and scrub until my flesh is raw and bleeding, but they just come right back again. Can't even see them, but I know they're up to something. Hey, don't touch that, you don't know where it's been. They're all over me, they're inside of me, can't get them off of me. I'm covered with, what do they want from me? What do they do to me? There's no escape for me, I'm crawling with. Now if I ever dare to go to sleep, that's when they start their sneak attack. In the morning I wake up in utter horror to find my teeth are covered with bacterial plaques. Can't get those parasitic creatures off my face, and there's more coming every day. I never said that they could camp out on my body. I wish they'd pack their tiny little bags and move away. They're all over me, they're inside of me, can't get them off of me. I'm covered with, what do they want from me? What do they do to me? There's no escape for me, I'm crawling with. They're creeping around my shorts, they're under the bathroom sink, they're riding inside my car, they're swimming in every drink, they're hiding between my toes, they're looking at every kiss. I got 'em way up my nose, in every orifice. I'm gonna show them who's boss, I'm gonna get even yet. Just give me some Lysol spray, just hand me a moist towelette. Don't tell me I'm paranoid, I know that they're after me. Look under the microscope, see? They're all over me, they're inside of me, can't get them off of me. I'm covered with, what do they want from me? What do they do to me? There's
You gotta get with my friends, make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. Hey! I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And I'm so hot, 'cause I'm in hell. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And it's a sin to live so well. Get a superstar, that is what you are. Coming from afar, reaching for the stars. Run away with me to another place. We can rely on each other, from one corner to another, Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your body right. Backstreet's back, alright. Alright, so don't delay, act now, supplies are running out. But now if you're still alive, 6 to 8 years to arrive. And if you follow, there may be a tomorrow, but if the offers shine,
You might as well be walking on the sun.
might as well be walking on the sun. Intergalactic, planetary, planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic, planetary, planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic, planetary, planetary, intergalactic. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Quicker than a ray of light. Quicker than a ray of light. Quicker than a ray of light. Yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna push you around. Well, I will. Well, I will. I wanna push you down. Well, I will. Well, I will. I wanna take you for granted. I wanna take you for granted. Yeah, yeah, well, I will. I want something else to get me through this semi-charm kind of life, baby, baby. I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye.
There's lots of pretty, pretty ones that want to get you high. But all the pretty, pretty ones will leave you low and blow your mind. We're all stars now in the dope show. We're all stars now in the dope show.
Ba-doo-zap-ba-doo, wop-doo-dee-da-ba-doo, wop-doo-zap-ba-doo. Yeah, yeah. Ba-doo-zap-ba-doo, wop-doo-dee-da-ba-doo, wop-doo-zap-ba-doo. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah, yeah, Mama, this surely is a dream. Dig it. Yeah, Mama, this surely is closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home.
Take us home.
'Cause it's closing time. Closing time. We're talking about closing time. It's really closing time. Hey! There's travel in your future when your tongue freezes to the back of a speeding bus. Fill that void in your pathetic life by playing whack-a-mole 17 hours a day. Try to avoid any Virgos or Leos with the Ebola virus. You are the true lord of the dance, no matter what those idiots at work say. The look on your face will be priceless when you find that 40-pound watermelon in your colon. Trade toothbrushes with an albino dwarf, then give a hickey to Meryl Streep. You will never find true happiness. What you gonna do? Cry about it. The stars predict tomorrow you'll wake up to a bunch of stuff and then go back to sleep. That's your horoscope for today. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's your horoscope for today. birthday party will be ruined once again by your explosive flatulence. Your love life will run into trouble when your fiancé hurls a javelin through your chest. The position of Jupiter says that you should spend the rest of the week face down in the mud, trying not to shove a roll of duct tape up your nose while taking your driver's test. Now is not a good time to photocopy your butt and staple it to your boss's face. Oh no, eat a bucket of tuna flavored pudding and wash it down with a gallon of strawberry quick. Virgo! All Virgos are extremely friendly and intelligent, except for you. Expect a big surprise today when you wind up with your head impaled upon a stick. That's your horoscope for today. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's your horoscope for today. Now you may find it inconceivable, or at the very least a bit unlikely, that the relative position of the planets and the stars could have a special deep significance, or meaning that exclusively applies to only you. But let me give you my assurance that these forecasts and predictions are all based on solid scientific documented evidence. So you would have to be some kind of moron not to realize that every single one of them is absolutely true. Where was I? A big promotion is just around the corner for someone much more talented than you. Laughter is the very best medicine. Remember that when your appendix bursts next week. Get ready for an unexpected trip when you fall screaming from an open window. Work a little bit harder on improving your low self-esteem, you stupid freak. All your friends are laughing behind your back.
Kill them.
Take down all those naked pictures of Ernest Borgnine you've got hanging in your den. The stars say that you're an exciting and wonderful person, but you know they're lying. If I were you, I'd lock my doors and windows and never, 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 never leave my house again. That's your horoscope for today. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's your horoscope for today.
It's all about the pendients, baby.
Yeah. What you wanna do? Wanna be hackers, code crackers, slackers, wasting time with all the chat room yackers. 9 to 5 chilling at Hewlett Packard, working at a desk with a dumb little placard. Yeah, paying the bills with my mad programming skills, defragging my hard drive for thrills. I got me 100 gigabytes of RAM. I never feed trolls and I don't read spam. Install the T1 line in my house, always at my PC, double clicking on my Mizzouts. Upgrade my system at least twice a day, I'm strictly plug and play. I ain't afraid of Y2K, I'm down with Bill Gates, I call him money for short. I phone him up at home and I make him do my tech support. It's all about the Pentiums. What? You gotta be the dumbest newbie I've ever seen. You've got whiteout all over your screen. You think your Commodore 64 is really neato. What kind of chip you got in there, a Dorito? You're using a 286, don't make me laugh. Your Windows boots up in what, a day and a half? You could back up your whole hard drive on a floppy diskette. You're the biggest joke on the internet. Your database is a disaster. You're waxing your modem, trying to make it go faster. Hey fella, I bet you're still living in your parents' cellar, downloading pictures of Sarah Michelle Gellar and posting me too like some brain dead AOLer. I should do the world a favor and cap you like old Yella. You're just about as useless as JPEGs to Helen Keller. crew, huh? Rule silent space and crunch numbers like I do. They call me the king of the spreadsheets. Got them all printed out on my bed sheets. My new computer's got the clocks, it rocks, but it was obsolete before I opened the box. You say you've had your desktop for over a week? Throw that junk away, man, it's an antique. Your laptop is a month old? Well, that's great. If you could use a nice heavy paperweight. My digital media is right protected. Every file inspected, no viruses detected. I beta tested every operating system. Gave props to some and others I dissed them. While your computer's crashing, mine's multitasking. It does all my work without me even asking. Got a flat screen monitor 40 inches wide. I believe that yours says Etch-a-Sketch on the side. In a 32-bit world, you're a 2-bit user. You've got your own news group, all total loser. Your motherboard melts when you try to send a fax. Where'd you get your CPU in a box of Cracker Jacks? Play me online, well you know that I'll beat you. If I ever meet you, I'll control, I'll delete you.
What you wanna do? Wanna be hackers? Code breakers, slackers? With the devil on the chat room, yackers? 9 to 5 chilling at Hewlett Packard, what? I'm driving a truck, driving a big old truck. Pedal to the metal, hope I don't run out of luck. Rolling down the highway until the break of dawn. Driving a truck with my high heels on. My diesel rig is northward bound. It's time to put that hammer down. Just watching as the miles go flying by. I'm riding 20 tons of steel, but it's sure hard to hold the wheel while I'm still waiting for my nails to dry. Oh, I always gotta check my lipstick in that rearview mirror, and my pink Angora sweater fits so tight. I'm jamming gears and hauling freight. Well, I sure hope my seams are straight. Lord, don't let my mascara run tonight. Because I'm driving a truck, driving a big old truck. Smoky's on my tail and my accelerator stuck. Got these 18 wheels a-rolling until the break of dawn. Driving a truck with my high heels on. Oh, I don't mind when my crotchless panties creep right up on me, and my nipple rings don't bother me too much. But when I hit those big speed bumps, my darling little rhinestone pumps keep slipping off the mother-loving clutch. But still I'm driving a truck, driving a big old truck, heading down the interstate just trying to make a buck. Wearing feather boas with sequins and chiffon while I'm driving a truck with my high heels on. I'm driving a truck, driving a truck. Got a load to carry and some eyebrows left to pluck, and I'm late for my appointment down at the hair salon. So I'll be driving a truck with my high heels on.
Who's that waddling down the street? It's just me, cause I love to eat fudge and Twinkies and deviled ham. Who's real flabby? Yes, I am. Every picture of me's gotta be an aerial view. Now my doctor tells me there's just one thing left to do. Grapefruit diet. Throw out the pizza and beer. Grapefruit diet. I'll get those jelly donuts out of here. Grapefruit diet. Might seem a little severe. Grapefruit diet. I'm getting tired of my big fat rear. Blow Used to live on chocolate sauce, made sumo wrestlers look like Kate Moss. Walked down an alley and I got stuck. I got more rolls than a pastry truck. When I'm all done eating, I eat a little more. When I leave a room, first I gotta grease the door. Grapefruit diet, can't have another eclair. Grapefruit diet, I gotta decrease my derriere. I'm on a grapefruit diet. I'm on a grapefruit diet. I'm on a grapefruit diet. No more pie now. No more creme brulee. Lay off the gravy and souffle. No French fry eyes now. No ice cream parfait. Mr. Cheese Nacho, stay away. Oh, I think I'd sell my soul for a triple patty melt. But I need a boomerang when I put on my belt. Grapefruit diet. Lay off the Three Musketeers. Grapefruit diet. Until my big booty disappears. Grapefruit diet. Eat them till they're coming out of my ears. Grapefruit diet. Cause I haven't seen my feet in years. I'm on a grapefruit diet. I'm on a grapefruit diet. I'm on a grapefruit diet. I think I'm about ready for a quarter pounder with extra cheese. Maybe a side order of onion rings. And oh, don't forget to supersize that. Yeah. Way back when I was just a little bitty boy, living in a box under the stairs in the corner of the basement of the house half a block down the street from Jerry's Bait Shop. You know the place. Well, anyway, back then life was going swell and everything was just peachy! Except, of course, for the undeniable fact that every single morning, my mother would make me a big old bowl of sauerkraut for breakfast. Ah! Big bowl of sauerkraut! Every single morning! It was driving me crazy! I said to my mom, I said, "Hey, Mom, what's up with all the sauerkraut?" And my dear sweet mother, she just looked at me like a cow looks at an oncoming train. And she leaned right down next to me. And she said, "It's good for you!" And then she tied me to the wall and stuck a funnel in my mouth and force-fed me nothing but sauerkraut until I was 26 and a half years old. That's when I swore that someday I would get out of that basement and travel to a magical, faraway place where the sun is always shining and the air smells like warm root beer and the towels are oh so fluffy. Where the Shriners and the Lepers play their ukuleles all day long and anyone on the street will gladly shave your back for a nickel. Waka waka doo-doo, yeah! Well, let me tell you people, it wasn't long at all before my dream came true. Because the very next day, a local radio station had this contest to see who could correctly guess the number of molecules in Leonard Nimoy's butt. I was off by 3, but I still won the grand prize. That's right, a first-class one-way ticket to Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Oh, yeah. You know, I'd never been on a real airplane before, and I gotta tell you, it was really great. Except that I had to sit between 2 large Albanian women with excruciatingly severe body odor, and the little kid in back of me kept throwing up the whole time. The flight attendants ran out of Dr. Pepper and salted peanuts, and the in-flight movie was Biodome with Pauly Shore, and oh yeah, 3 of the airplane engines burned out. We went into a tailspin and crashed into a hillside, and the plane exploded in a giant fireball, and everybody died! Except for me. You know why? 'Cause I had my tray table up, and my seat back in the full upright position. Have my tray table up, and my seat back in the full upright position. Have my tray table up, and my seat back in the full upright position. So I crawled from the burning wreckage. I crawled on my hands and knees for 3 full days, dragging along my big leather suitcase and my Garmin bag and my tenor saxophone and my 12-pound bowling ball and my Lucky autographed glow-in-the-dark snorkel. But finally I arrived at the world-famous Albuquerque Holiday Inn, where the towels are oh so fluffy, and you can eat your soup right out of the ashtrays if you wanna. It's okay, they're clean. Well, I checked into my room and I turned down the AC and I turned on the Spectravision, and I'm just about to eat that little chocolate mint on my pillow that I love so very, very much, when suddenly there's a knock on the door. Well, now who could that be? I say, who is it? No answer. Who is it? There's no answer. Who is it? They're not saying anything. So finally I go over and I open the door, and just as I suspected, it's some big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut and only one nostril. Oh man, I hate it when I'm right. So anyway, he burst into my room and he grabbed my lucky snorkel, and I'm like, hey, you can't have that! That snorkel's been just like a snorkel to me! And he's like, tough! And I'm like, give it! And he's like, make me! And I'm like, okay. So I grabbed his leg and he grabbed my esophagus, and I bit off his ear and he chewed off my eyebrows, and I took out his appendix and he gave me a colonic irrigation. Yes indeed, you better believe it. And somehow in the middle of it all, the phone got knocked off the hook. And 20 seconds later, I heard a familiar voice. And you know what it said? I'll tell you what it said. It said, if you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. In Albuquerque. Well, to cut a long story short, he got away with my snorkel. But I made a solemn vow right then and there that I would not rest. I would not sleep for an instant until the one-nostriled man was brought to justice. But first I decided to buy some donuts. So I got in my car and I drove over to the donut shop, and I walked on up to the guy behind the counter, and he says, yeah, what do you want? I said, you got any glazed donuts? He said, no, we're out of glazed donuts. I said, well, you got any jelly donuts? He said, no, we're out of jelly donuts. I said, you got any Bavarian cream-filled donuts? He said, no, we're out of Bavarian cream-filled donuts. I said, you got any cinnamon rolls? He said, no, we're out of cinnamon rolls. I said, you got any apple fritters? He said, no, we're out of apple fritters. I said, you got any bear claws? He said, wait a minute, I'll go check. I said, well, in that case, what do you have? He says, all I got right now is this box of 12 starving, crazed weasels. I said, okay, I'll take that. So he hands me the box, and I open up the lid, and the weasels jump out, and they immediately latch onto my face and start biting me all over. Oh, man, they were just going nuts. They were tearing me apart. You know, I think it was just about that time that a little ditty started going through my head. I believe it went a little something like this. Oh, get him off me! Get him off me! Oh, get him off! Get him off! Oh, God! Oh, God! Get him off me! I ran out into the street with these flesh-eating weasels all over my face, waving my arms all around and just running like a constipated wiener dog. And as luck would have it, that's exactly when I ran into the girl of my dreams. Her name was Zelda. She was a calligraphy enthusiast with a slight overbite and hair the color of strained peaches. I'll never forget the very first thing she said to me. She said, hey, you got weasels on your face. That's when I knew it was true love. We were inseparable after that. Oh, we ate together, we bathed together, we even shared the same piece of mint-flavored dental floss. The world was our burrito. So we got married and we bought us a house and had 2 beautiful children, Nathaniel and Superfly. Oh, we were so very, very, very happy. Oh, yeah. But then one fateful night, Zelda said to me, she said, Sweetie Pumpkin, do you want to join the Columbia Record Club? I said, whoa! Hold on now, baby! I'm just not ready for that kind of a commitment! So we broke up and I never saw her again. really started looking up for me because about a week later, I finally achieved my lifelong dream. That's right, I got me a part-time job at the Sizzler. I even made Employee of the Month after I put out that grease fire with my face. Oh yeah, everybody was pretty jealous of me after that. I was getting a lot of attitude. Okay, like one time, I was out in the parking lot trying to remove my excess earwax with a golf pencil when I see this guy Marty trying to carry a big old sofa up the stairs all by himself. So I say to him, I say, hey, you want me to help you with that? And Marty, he just rolls his eyes and goes, no, I want you to cut off my arms and legs with a chainsaw. So I did. And then he gets all indignant on me. He's like, hey man, I was just being sarcastic. Well, that's just great. How was I supposed to know that? I'm not a mind reader for crying out loud. Besides, now he's got a really cute nickname, Torso Boy. So what's he complaining about? Say, that reminds me of another amusing anecdote. This guy comes up to me on the street and he tells me he hasn't had a bite in 3 days. Well, I knew what he meant, but just to be funny, I took a big bite out of his jugular vein. And he's yelling and screaming and bleeding all over, and I'm like, hey, come on, don't you get it? But he just keeps rolling around on the sidewalk, bleeding and screaming, ah! 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 You know, completely missing the irony of the whole situation. Man, some people just can't take a joke, you know? Anyway, where was I? Kind of lost my train of thought. Okay, anyway, I know it's kind of a roundabout way of saying it, but I guess the whole point I'm trying to make here is I hate sauerkraut! That's all I'm really trying to say. And by the way, if one day you happen to wake up and find yourself in an existential quandary, full of loathing and self-doubt and racked with the pain and isolation of your pitiful, meaningless existence, at least you can take a small bit of comfort in knowing that somewhere out there in this crazy old mixed up universe of ours, there's still a little place